Okay, hello everybody. It's my turn to give a speech today, but really I have to tell you that I'm not good at all writing speeches. So instead, I have thought it would be a good idea to bring you the voice of a young Palestinian journalist who has been all this time in Gaza. His name is Abubaker Abed. Many of you might know him. He appeared in a video on the first day of the ceasefire and later after Trump's statement about ethnically cleansing Gaza. So it's a bit long. I'm sorry for this. I tried to cut off his words, but for me, they're so powerful. It was a very difficult task. And also, I want to tell you what follows is not a political speech, it's not a political analysis. It's a message from the bottom of the heart. So here it goes. These are not just my words. These are the words of every Palestinian who has endured 459 days of the most well-documented and live-streamed genocide in history. You have seen us killed in every possible way. Burned, dismembered, frozen. How much more does the world need to see to do something? What more must we suffer to stop the hell inflicted on us? Would the world care more if we were blonde-haired and blue-eyed? As Palestinians, it seems our only recognized right is to die. Now, after 50 months of relentless genocide, someone dares to speak of ethnically cleansing us? It's infuriating and enraging. But if bombs and starvation didn't erase us, neither will Trump's words. If he thinks he can kill 2.3 million people trapped in Gaza, let him try. We are deeply rooted and no one can break us. The resilience of the Palestinian people over the past 15 months has been unmatched, and Trump's words will not change anything. We have endured starvation, freezing temperatures, and relentless bombings, yet we have not surrendered. Since the ceasefire, people have begun rebuilding, cleaning up, restoring their neighborhoods, restarting their lives. Because Palestinians love life. We teach life. Yes, Gaza is devastated, but our people cannot be beaten. My generation and those that follow are determined to stay, not just until Gaza is free, but until all of Palestine is liberated. For 17 years, we have endured Israel's blockade. We have been occupied, suffocated, but we resist. Every time Gaza is bombed, we rebuild. Our blood, sweat, and tears are in this land. Colonization and conquest are crimes, yet in 2025, they are openly endorsed by the world's leading empire. Trump stands beside a genocidal maniac, and the world applauds, but we will not be erased. You must speak to us, not about us. We must decide our future. We have the right to resist. We have the right to live. Israel has refused peace because it is not a state. It is a colonial project, a terrorist entity. Our right to resist is non-negotiable. If you cannot support our right to resist, your sympathy is meaningless. A genocide should not have been necessary for the world to recognize Gaza as the most marginalized place on earth. 60,000 people should not have had to die for the world to take notice. But we are here. We are staying. No power, not bombs, not starvation, not threats can erase us. Let me be clear, death is preferable to exile. I had the chance to leave, but I refused. Palestine needs me. If I must die, I will die for it. Even if I do not live to see a free Palestine, I will fight for the generations that will. because we are the rightful owners of this land. The ceasefire brought relief, but the wounds remain. I walked through Gaza, appalled at the destruction. Streets that once held life and joy are now only rubble. Homes, cafes, schools, all flattened. I don't even have the words to describe it. Yet, despite this, people are still here. No matter what they do to Gaza, we will rise from the rubble once again. We still have hope. And as long as we have hope, we are stronger than any weapon used against us. It is bitterly cold. I am wearing multiple layers, yet I am still shivering. Imagine the suffering of children with nothing to protect them. Many remain stranded in makeshift tents, displaced and abandoned. Everywhere you look, you see death, annihilation, homes, schools, hospitals obliterated. The very fabric of life in Gaza has been dismantled, and it was intentional. They assassinated doctors, journalists, scholars, artists, our best and brightest. This was not collateral damage. It was premeditated. This genocide is beyond comprehension, beyond words, and yet we are living it. I do not expect apologies. I do not expect sympathy. I expect action. Because we will not disappear, we will not surrender, and we will never stop fighting for Palestine. We need time to mourn, to rebuild, to honor our dead. Every single Palestinian in Gaza has a tragic story to tell. More than 5,000 children have been amputated. 5,000? What threat did they pose? Why did they bomb every hospital? There is no justification for these war crimes. It is as if Israel has used Gaza as a live fire training ground, killing Palestinians for sport. The wounds here are raw. The trauma will take generations to heal. We need our land back. We need Palestine to be free. We will not rest until every inch of our land is liberated. Yes, the suffering is unimaginable, but we will never surrender. Even before this war, we struggled. No clean water, no electricity, no future. Now, our suffering has only deepened, but we will be free. This era of horror, this dispossession, and pain that has lasted for 78 years must end. Palestinians are a people of beauty, resilience, and hope. And no amount of bombs will ever change that. Viva Palestina Libre, free Palestine.